Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Today we are going to take a look at the temporal material. As you can see, the temporal material is a pretty nice looking material. It's the material for the quantum power, if I'm not mistaken. It's one of those power materials that were released with the mega capsules. Some of you may be wondering where can we get this material. You can get this material from the mega capsules, or you can buy it from the broker. I would strongly suggest to buy it from the broker. Last I checked, it wasn't that expensive, but just to be sure, let's go take a look. So right now it seems to start at 5.5 millions on the broker. I seem to recall it was a little expensive than that. I guess the price went up a bit, but it's between 5 million and 10 millions, as you can see right now. So it's not, relatively speaking, it's not that expensive when you think that there's some material that will be 15 millions or more. So as you saw, you can get it from the broker, or you can you can get it from the mega capsule, assuming that you are really lucky. As you can see in the Resurgence mega capsules, there's a power material that's listed as a reward, but there are like 17 power materials. So the odds of getting the one power material that you actually want are really slim. So if you specifically want a specific material, I would strongly suggest just go buy it on the broker. If you want any material, then yeah, open a couple of mega capsules and odds are you'll be lucky of getting any of the materials. But if you're looking for a very specific material, go buy it on the broker. Also, I'm going to show you another material. Also here you can see the time-torn material, which is a little similar to the temporal material. As you can see right now, I have equipped the time-torn material. As you can see, it's very similar to the temporal material. So if you already have the time-torn material, maybe you're not going to want to have the temporal material. Although there are enough subtleties that you may actually want to have both. Or you may actually prefer the temporal material. So if you get the temporal material, then I suspect you're not going to really want the time-torn material. Here I'm using a good chunk of the Speed Force Spectrum suit, and as you can see, there's some lightning effects with the Speed Force Spectrum suit, so you can see how you still keep some of the effects with the temporal material. It's pretty much the same with most of the materials. And of course, you can combine materials. You can have up to 3 materials on a single character, and each material will entirely cover an entire piece of gear. It's standard with all the materials. The materials cover the entire piece of gear, and you can have up to 3 materials on a single character. And again, as you can see here, I've combined the Speed Force, the negative Speed Force with the temporal material. And obviously here I'm using the Red Death emblem. As you can see, obviously the material doesn't cover the emblem. So if you have a piece of gear that actually can support an emblem, you're going to see the emblem fine. But if the emblem is within the piece of gear, as it was with the Speed Force Spectrum, then you're not going to see the emblem. Like for example, the Speed Force Spectrum in the armory has a sort of flash emblem in the center of the chest piece, and as you can see, the material covers it all. And here we have the temporal material with the Temporal Aura, in case some of you guys may be wondering what the two of them together look like. I removed the cape because with the cape we could barely see the aura. So now we can see it a bit better. I'm not too crazy about the temporal aura. Personally, I prefer the blue plasmic aura, but by now the blue plasmic aura is probably either way too rare or way too expensive. So it's probably not an option for most people unless you already have the blue plasmic aura in stock. Another option could be the blue filament aura, but it's been way too long since the last time I checked on the broker, so I have no idea if those are expensive or not. But basically, the only place where you could get it is from the broker, and the same with the blue plasmic aura. Obviously, the easiest and cheapest option would be to just get the blue aura. You can purchase it either from the broker or you can purchase it on the marketplace, depending on if you want to spend some DC Universe Online money or if you want to spend some actual money to buy it from the marketplace. So I thought it would be a good idea to show off the material so that you don't end up spending 5-10 millions for a material that maybe you will not like in the end. And also, as you saw, it's pretty similar to the time-torn material. So maybe if you already have the time-torn material, you're not going to want to have the temporal material. You decide. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.